Okay, hi everyone, it's Macaroni, and I'm so excited to share with you my college experience and transferring from a community college to a 4 year. So, we start when I was in high school, and I went to a beautiful high school by the beach. It's called Pacific Palisades High School. It was really gorgeous. I really enjoyed my time there. It was really pretty. Actually, Modern Family was filmed there, so that's kind of just a cool fact. Really random. But anyway, so yeah, I really enjoyed my time there. It was really gorgeous. I was a little stressed out though. High school can be pretty darn stressful, but I was a part of cross country, which was really fun. So I was a runner, and I also participated in like our school garden. We grew carrots and tomatoes and things like that. And so that kind of helped take the stress off of high school, because high school can be pretty rough, honestly, and like ultra competitive. And so then I applied to college in high school. I was really excited for like a 4 year experience. Had to wait from November to March. And during this whole time, everybody was super like, stressed. Oh my gosh, where do you think you're going to be going to college? Where are you going to go? And everybody's asking this all around you. And in high school, it's sort of like, oh, there's like acceptable colleges, the big name ones like Harvard and UCLA, or, Princeton or University of Michigan, all these really big name schools that everybody wants to go to, including me. I was pretty guilty of that. I really wanted to go to UCLA. It had been my dream school since I was little, because both of my parents were actually Bruins. So that was like kind of something cool. We were a Bruin family, and I kind of wanted to follow in their footsteps. Well, I really wanted to follow in their footsteps. So time passes by, and we get to March, and I get a letter from UCLA saying, "Dear Macaroni, we are so sorry. We've rejected you. You are rejected from UCLA." And I cried. I was so sad. This is my dream school, and I had just totally gotten rejected. And I honestly, I didn't know what I was going to do. What am I going to do now? I really have no idea. And I was thinking about this while everybody around me was, making their college decisions. And so I thought, okay, so what's my plan B? And this is when I talked with my parents, and we talked about, like money, financials, and, what did I want out of college? And they had said that they wished they had gone to community college, and they thought it would be a good idea for me to go to community college as well. So I thought, wow, um, I guess that's it then, and I guess that's my best option. So yeah, off I went to community college, and I figured I would be able to get my degree with less money, and it wouldn't cost as much, and I didn't need to be drowning in debt. So yeah, there's me drowning in in money, because that's not what I want it to be. So then I started off and wanted to go to community college because, yeah, loans are no joke. Here's just some like quick statistics for everybody out there. So in 2019, 69% of people took out student loans with an average amount of $29,900, and parents took out $37,200 in federal loans. And that's just federal, not counting private loans. So people are taking out more money than that. So it's really important to consider if this is like the kind of thing that you want to do, and kind of debt that you want to incur, basically. So SMC was sort of similar to Pali. As you can see, it was by the beach, and it was a beautiful area. I was really happy. I made a lot of new friends. It was really fun to be able to go to the beach. And I was able to enjoy my time a lot more, but I knew that I wanted to go to UCLA, and I made a plan that I would get there in 1 year. So I set that goal for myself. I set that timeline. And so how did I do it? First, I chose my major, and I chose my major in public affairs. And this is really important for taking courses, because you would need to take the classes for that particular major. So for that specific subject, you need to be taking classes, which will transfer directly to your 4 year university. And then I applied, and I waited. I applied in November. There's a little pumpkin and tree to kind of show you that, yeah, it's fall. And so I applied to UCLA, UC Berkeley, and UCSB, or UC Santa Barbara. And these were three places where I thought I could get into. I thought it was still a little bit of a long shot. I was still kind of like waiting around in March. And then in April, decisions came out in the spring, and I was so excited. I really couldn't wait. I was still reeling a little bit from my UCLA decision last year, but I was accepted to all three schools. And this was really incredible for me. I was just so incredibly ecstatic. And I really couldn't believe that this was happening. And so, of course, I had to choose UCLA. It had been my dream school, obviously, and I just really could see myself there. I thought it would be an amazing place for me. So, tips for you for transferring. So, number one, you need to figure out what major you want and what you want to study. Because this is, like I said, really important for choosing your classes. So are you interested in biology or writing or theater, or maybe you're really fascinated with art or photography? And so this is going to help you find whichever classes you need to take at your community college, which will be able to you'll be able to get credit for at your 4-year. And secondly, where do you see yourself in college? Do you want to stay somewhere in state? Do you want to stay near your community college? And this is really important because some schools have programs like TAG or TAP, which the UCs have. TAG is a guaranteed admissions and TAP is priority admissions. So I tagged to UC Santa Barbara and I was actually guaranteed admissions there when I first applied. And then number 3, you need to apply to your schools. So this includes your transcripts, essays, and letters of recommendation, possibly from professors. You'll probably need this for private schools, but not for UCs or CSUs. And so your transcripts are only from your community college, which is pretty cool because anything you did in high school basically just doesn't matter, which I appreciated. And then number 4, you basically just transfer to your school. And you have all of your amazing memories from community college, your friends that you made there, the money that you saved, and the degree that you're going to be getting, that you're going to have in 4 years, possibly 3. Most people do 2 years of community college and 2 years of 4-year. And my biggest tip is just ask questions. All the counselors are there for you to help. I'm just listening here like a couple of the community colleges, which I know of. There's PCC, which is in Pasadena, Mount SAC, which is Mount San Antonio College, and LACC, which is Los Angeles Community College. And they all have amazing transfer centers, which you should definitely reach out to if you are considering transferring now. Because college can be a really scary prospect. It can seem really like inaccessible and really difficult at times, but community college actually made it more accessible for me, and it made it more of a approachable process. So I really think it is an amazing program for anybody. I really think everybody can benefit from it. And thank you so much for listening. And make sure to come to office hours at Club L.E.A.F if you have any questions. Bye.